Ren, you get to play a really awesome character, and
I agree.
yeah, exactly. Who has a real world counterpart? Frances Northcott was the first female in the control room. I think it was for Apollo 8. I could be wrong. Don't quote me, internet. But still, I'm curious. In getting ready for this role, preparing to enter that world, did you have a chance to connect with any of the real world counterparts over the years? Did NASA offer any of those resources to you guys to sort of speak to the people that are here that lived through these scenarios?
We had a few people that we got to work with. So Jerry Griffin, who was one of the original flight directors, he came in and talked with all of the the geeks and mission control. So we kind of had like a day where he answered all of our questions. He showed us how all of the consoles work. And just talked about the culture in mission control, which I feel like is kind of less publicized. Most Americans are much more familiar with the astronaut program, so I found that really fascinating because mission control is kind of I feel like in some ways is the strong foundation that all of these astronauts rely on. And then also, I think a bunch of cast members got to speak with Garrett Reisman, who's a resource for us, who has flown so many missions and is so yeah, he's so gung ho. And then we also have Denise and Mike Akuda on set, who are just like NASA fanatics. So pretty much like anything that you could want to know, you just ask them. And then there's a ton of stuff on the internet. NASA documents. If you want to look up something for my character in particular, she's got a lot of like, I don't know, tech speak. So I felt like it was really easy to find that stuff. And then there are a bunch of good books. A lot of those guys have written memoirs. And then there's just a bunch of space fanatics that have written really interesting resource guides for. There's one I think that's called Go Launch, and it's just about mission control. And I use that a lot just to kind of understand